Alright, welcome back. This is going to be an updated video of my Mickey Mantle baseball card collection up to this point. It's been about 3 years or so, I think, since the last one. I've gotten a few more cards since then, and this video will be in much higher quality because of my newer cell phone. So let's get started. Got here the 69 Topps, last name in yellow letters and a PSA 7. And a decent card. It wasn't the best centering, but I recall getting fed up in my search for this particular card, nicely centered, and just pulling the trigger on this one, whenever that was, a few years ago. But last regular issue Mickey Mantle base card from 1969. Again, it's a PSA 7. 68 Topps is a little bit better centering on this. Also a PSA 7, very clean. There's the back. It's a nice card there. And I also have from 1968 Topps this triple, Harmon Killebrew, Willie Mays, Mickey Mantle Superstars card. This one's a PSA 7.5 Near Mint Plus. There's the back. Centering's not so great on the back, but who cares about the back, right? Real nice card. And moving on, 1967 Topps and a PSA 7. Here's the back. Probably one of my least favorite Mantle cards, but still need it for the collection. It's very clean. Centering is okay, I guess. Looks like it's a little bit off, top, bottom, left to right kind of thing, but still a good card. And up next is the 66. One of the first, I think this is the very first PSA card that I bought, or Mantle card that I bought, maybe nearly 10 years ago. I'm not sure what year it was, but it's been a while. And this was a classic case of buy the grade, not the card. And before I really knew what I was doing when I was shopping for Mantle cards, you can see the centering is not so great. Maybe a diamond cut. But it's still a PSA 7. 1966 Topps. My intent was to do all the 1960s cards in the PSA 7 and then as far back as I could afford in the 1950s, but my plans changed along the way where I thought I can get a better value with a little bit lower grade, like this one here, the 6.5 from 1965 Topps. Excellent Mint Plus. So really nice centering on this one. And here's the back. So not all 7s. I got a few 6.5s in the mix here. It's still a really nice card. One of my favorite Mantle cards there. 65 Topps. Now 64, I think I purchased right around the same time I purchased that PSA 7 66 Mantle. But this one was raw. And I hope it's legit, meaning I hope it wasn't trimmed or anything, because I do intend to send this in to get graded, and I hope it grades at least a 6. If it grades at least a 6, I'm fine with that. If it grades lower, then I'll probably want to buy one that's already graded. That's a 6, 6.5, 7 to go along with the rest of the collection here, but we'll see. There's the back. Nice looking card. Doesn't look like it's been trimmed, but what do I know? 64 Topps. Mickey Mantle, moving on, 1963, another one of the 6.5s that I have. Card number 200, this one has nice centering. It's really good centering, actually. There's the back. Not even sure what knocked this thing down. Really nice gloss, nice color. Maybe the corners, I don't know. But I'm happy with that, for sure. Another really tough issue to get in high grade, the 62 Topps with the wood borders. This one's another 6.5, and I'm also happy with this one too, because there was a big jump in price going to a 7 because of how hard it is to get these in high grade. I would say most of my Mantles here, I guess on the whole, it's a mid-grade collection. A lot of 6s and 7s, and I got some even lower than that, and some of the earlier cards that I'll get to in a moment here. Up next, 1961 Topps. Now, this card looks pack fresh. When I bought this, at the time I thought it was an overpay, and now it's not so much because he's risen in value pretty good. Actually, all these vintage cards have gone up quite a bit in the last couple of years. And I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm not sure if the reason why it graded a 7 is because of the registration, meaning the focus seems a little bit off, but I'm not 100% certain. I don't know if you could tell. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. But it seems like I've seen other clearer, more in focus versions of this card. But other than that, the thing is like razor sharp corners. It looks like 50-50 centering all around. I mean, there is a little bit of snow maybe on the surface. Print defect or whatever, but anyway, happy with this one from 1961. And then also from 1961 I have the MVP card, and this is a near mint 7. And there you go. 1960, one of my favorite Mantle cards. This is a PSA 7, and this one I did compromise on the centering, but my feeling is I'm okay with a horizontal card. If the centering's off top to bottom, I'm fine with that. Left to right's pretty good. And honestly, you can't really tell unless you look close enough. But this is a nice PSA 7. It's a really nice card. So now we're going into the 50s. And we have the 1959 Topps. This is a PSA 6. It's a decent 6, I guess. It's got good centering, and there is some, looks like some snow or print defects on the surface. Maybe why it got a 6. And what's next? The 58, another one of my 6.5s. Another Mantle favorite of mine. I like this image, this particular set. And this 58 Topps, graded out of 6.5, excellent mint plus. There's the back. And then I have the All-Star card. I think the only Mantle All-Star that I have, so those are missing from this collection, and at some point I will add those. The 1961, 60, and 59 All-Star cards. I think that's it, and there's this one. So this is a PSA 6. Actually, a pretty nice card, and it can be had, I guess, relatively inexpensive. I think maybe like $100 or so, $150 for something like this in this grade. You know, for a 50-year-old Mantle card, that's not a bad value. So that's pretty good there. And up next, 57. This was a long time looking for a decent centered version of this card. Really hard to come by. And I picked this up, I think it was December of 14, like a year ago December I got this, PSA 6. And it's a decent 6. I mean, there's some, I guess I'm not even sure what the issue is with it, and maybe the corners are a little soft. Centering's good. Yeah, that definitely, and it was before the half grade, I guess, designations were around. So maybe this is a 6.5 now if I were to resubmit it, but I ain't got time for that. Who knows? So really happy to get that one knocked off when I did, finally. And then also from 1957 is the combo card of Mickey Mantle and Yogi Berra. This one's a PSA 6. There's the back. It's a decent card. And 1956. This is a big card. This is from his MVP year. And my copy graded out a PSA 6. That's how I bought it. Now the centering is 50-50 all around. Corners look good. I think the reason why, and this is my speculation, I think the reason why it graded maybe not a 6.5 or a 7 is the it's a little bit washed out, I think. I've seen other Mantle cards where the colors are much more vibrant, and this one seems to be a little bit faded, like maybe it was in the sun or someone's, I don't know, maybe on the shelf and the sun hit it for a period of time. No idea, but you know, looking at the card itself, you know, why it only got the 6, that could be something to do with it. I mean, the corners look good. I don't know, who knows. Anyway, still a big card. Again, it's MVP year, 1956. This is the grayback version. And moving on, I don't have anything from 1955, so we go right to 1954, and this is the Dan D Mickey Mantle potato chips, and a relatively recent pickup. I picked this up in the fall, and maybe it was a knee-jerk reaction to having lost out on a 51 Bowman Mantle rookie at the time, and just being pissed off and having to buy a Mantle card. I don't know. The centering is not my typical standard, to say the least, but they're hard to come by in good condition because they were in bags of potato chips, you know, some 60-odd years ago. And you can see potentially there's some staining from the oil. But this one looks, other than the centering, it looks great. The 54 D&D, that's PSA 4. And up next I have my 53 Topps Mickey Mantle. Low grade, 2.5, but still presents extremely well for the grade. You know, the centering's great. There are some surface creases. I don't think it goes through to the other side, and the corners, you know, have some issues. They're a little soft, I guess, but still a great looking card. This is a classic example of buy the card, not the grade, right? So really happy with this. For a second-year Mantle, 1953, PSA 2.5. Also from 1953 is my Bowman. This is in a PSA 4, Bowman color. Definitely a nice card there. That's a great card set overall. And 1952. Not the Topps card, but the Bowman. VGEX 4 grade. 52 Bowman Mantle. Really clean, really nice. Really happy with this one. The 52 Topps card is seeing such a dramatic leap in price over the last couple of years. I may be priced out of that. I don't know. I'd have to probably... I don't know what I'm going to do. So it's unlikely at this point in time for me to say, yeah, I'm going to get that eventually, because by the time I can get around to getting it, it's probably going to be like double what it is now. I mean, it has gotten out of hand. Such an iconic card. So who knows? This is the only 52 that I'm going to have for the foreseeable future, the 52 Bowman Mickey Mantle. However, the most recent Mantle card that I did get, and a lot of you know this, is the 1951 Bowman True Rookie card. This one's a PSA 1.5. Now, the front is in great shape. It looks like a PSA 5 or 6. The reason for the 1.5 grade is because the back has paper loss, which, you know, does kind of suck. But this is another one of those cards I'm really happy, and someone actually commented on the video I made that be really glad that I got this when I did, and that couldn't be further, you know, absolutely true, because the price of these cards seem to be going up weekly, and they're hard to find in good affordable grade, good affordable condition, whatever, right now. So yeah, just I'm glad I got this one done and over with, and I don't think I can get this again. You know what? I bought it in December. 3 months later, I probably could sell it for more than I even bought it for back then. That's how fast these cards rise. The most money I spent on a single baseball card in my life, but certainly was justified, being it's his rookie card. It's his true rookie card. And there you have it. Now, that's the run of my traditional Mantle cards. You have a few randos here. Like, I got this 54. Well, this is an Upper Deck, like, Topps reprint. It's weird that it's Upper Deck that did this, but this is a What If. Mickey Mantle had a 1954 Topps card. You know, this is maybe what it would look like. So this is sort of an insert card that I think is from 1994 Upper Deck. And maybe 1994, I don't know. So that's just sort of like a random card. And I got these other ones here, like this 52 Topps iteration. I think these were promo cards handed out at a maybe one of the national card shows or something like that. That's a nice looking card. And then here's a 58 promo card. And then I have another sort of 58 variation promo card. I'm not sure what the... I mean, they're definitely authorized by Topps, and these are, again, probably maybe national handouts. I don't know. Then I have this. This is authentic. This is a 1960 Topps Mantle. This is my very first Mickey Mantle baseball card. My uncle gave this to me when I was like in 8th grade. And I think years later when I joined PSA, I sent it in for grading, and they wouldn't grade it because there's something on here, almost like it was colored in with a pencil maybe. And so I got sent back, and they wouldn't grade it, so it's just a raw Mantle, low grade, and really just for sentimental reasons, hang on to it. And then the last Mantle card I have is this autograph, 1991 Topps Archives. This is a PSA certified autograph of the Mick. So there you have it. So that's where I am up to this point. Like I said, I'm missing a few. I'm missing some All-Star cards. I'm missing the 55 Bowman, the 54 Bowman. There's a 54 Red Heart dog food, I think it is. And, of course, the 52 Topps rookie, which is unlikely. And there's a 51 or a 52 Burke Ross card that looks like this card. And that may be doable. I guess we'll see where we're at. But this is where I'm at up to this point in time. I'm going to deactivate that other video. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but this is going to take over for that one. And there you go. Thanks for watching, and more to come.